What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 11 video, and it's the ladder reset and it's a brand new month, which means we got a brand new set of rental codes. And here again, it's going to be 5 teams, and again, very brief in terms of what everything is calcing for, because we've already done team building videos on them. So if you haven't checked them out already, check out the team building videos where I go over all the calcs and all the specific EVs, but I'm still going to show you the Pokepaste just to give you a general idea of how the team is supposed to function and just any noteworthy speed tiers. All right, so without wasting any more time, let's just go straight into the first team. All right, with the first team, it is Solgaleo, aka the Sun Kitty. So again, this is one that we've done the very first team building video after the first 5 set of rental codes. So again, Solgaleo with the weakness policy, again, another strong steel type in the meta, supported with speed control with Tornadus thanks to Brutal Swing, and also Entei can proc the weakness policy with Bulldoze. And this is one of the things that I've done in Series 9 where we had the Metagross Rain team, but again, I made it a Solgaleo Rain team because the Tornadus has Rain Dance, which is really good against Sun teams. And again, you have Grimmsnarl screen support with Rillaboom to round out a Fire Water Grass core along with Kingdra. Kingdra is a Dynamax sweeper that can also put pressure on Sun teams. And just go for more speed control with Max Airstream and neuter attacks with Max Wormwind. And again, you don't really care too much about Trick Room because you have a Grimmsnarl here. So let's just go quickly into the EV spreads. All right, and there's a general look at our EV spreads here. So again, the Solgaleo has enough speed to outspeed Regieleki after Tailwind. The Tornadus being stashed is just plain 253, 252. The Kingdra is meant to outspeed Regieleki speed creepers after either a Tailwind or in the rain. Rillaboom, general spread here, just adamant 252 with 132 HP to optimize grassy terrain. Entei here is actually a bulkier one with adamant nature, so it's going to hit harder because it gives you a favorable roll to kill Zacians here. And again, with the Grimmsnarl screen support, a lot of good damage calcs that were involved. And again, check out the team building video to see what exactly we were doing. But yeah, generally one of my favorites because I always like a strong steel type on a rain concept. So Solgaleo Rain, here it is. Coming up with rental number 2, it is the Zacian Lapras team, but I like to call it Whack Dog because there is an Alolan-Marowak on the team meant to support the Lapras because 2 of Lapras' worst enemies are Rillaboom and Regieleki, and Marowak can shut both of those down. And again, we have the Zacian that can come in from the back thanks to Lapras screens and to be able to, just sweep from the back after Dynamax Lapras has done most of the damage. Landorus is our check for Sun teams, and Amoongus redirection support can help quite a bit here. And again, the Amoongus can abuse Trick Room, and Focus Sash allows it to take 1 attack, and Regenerator with screens. You can get a lot of HP back, and your Amoongus just doesn't take a lot of damage. And again, with the Porygon 2 on the team with Trick Room, your Amoongus and your Marowak can pretty much help you carry the end game after either Lapras, Zacian, or Landorus have finished the job. All right, so let's take a quick look at the EVs. All right, and there's our EV spreads here. Again, our Zacian is just meant to outspeed G-Max Cinderace. Amoongus just generally being very bulky. Landorus has enough speed to outspeed Calyrex Shadow Speed Creepers at +1 and has HP optimized for hail damage. The Porygon is modest at the second bump here, and it has a very favorable roll to live a close combat from a Zacian. Marowak is just simply 253, 252. And again, the Amoongus has 0 speed just to be a Trick Room abuser. So the main thing also here with the Lapras spread is you can live Regieleki Max Lightning attacks and also a Rillaboom Woodhammer. So I think that was also really nice to do. And again, we did all these damage calcs in the Zacian Lapras team building video. So again, check that out if you haven't done so already. But again, just want to quickly go through these just so that you guys get the renticles. So let's go on into the third team. All right, coming up in team number 3, this is one of my more favorite ones. This is Necrozma Duskmane, the other kind of kitty. And again, similar concept to what we did with Solgaleo. Again, supported by Brutal Swing and Tailwind from Tornadus. But now we're running Trick Room as well, so we have the option to go for fast mode and slow mode on the Necrozma Duskmane. Lapras is back again. So this is what I like to call Lap Kitty instead of Lap Dog. And again, just behind screen, so Necrozma can just, just set up Swords Dance and just potentially sweep in end games, right? The Incineroar here is Assault Vest, so it's a very bulky, more offensive Incineroar. The Amoongus and the Landorus are back again, just so that we can abuse Trick Room and also have some harder answers to Sun teams, especially Venusaur. So now let's just take a look at the EV spreads. All right, and there's our main EV spreads here. And again, it's more or less the same Lapras, Landorus that we used in the previous team. But again, the Incineroar is now Adamant 116, so you are guaranteed to KO Zacians, especially if they are just the Jolly variant with no bulk whatsoever. The Tornadus is a Wakanberry set, so it's optimized to have weather chip damage, optimized with the HP number, and again, just a little bit of speed, not too much speed, but enough to outspeed base 100s. Not base 100s, but yeah, at least for Venusaur stuff. And then the rest just goes into special attack. The Necrozma, the main calcs here is that you can survive Astral Barrage and Wicked Blow from the Urshifu. All right, so there is our EV spreads. And again, if you just want to take even more in-depth look at it, just check out our team building video where we did this with Necrozma, Duskmane, and Lapras as well. So now let's move on to rental number 4. Rental number 4 is Palkia along with Metagross. I've always liked a Dragon and a Steel type together on the same team. You guys have seen this channel before. You know how I like to do my teams. And again, this is another one of those teams where you have Tailwind and Trick Room at the same time, just to give the opponent different options and different looks, especially in a best of 3 tournament. So Palkia is really good here with Tornadus. Because then you have Tailwind to support it, because Palkia, unlike some of the other restricteds, already has quite a bit of speed. It's a base 100 speed mon, but we don't invest all of it into speed. We go a little bit more in bulk and we go modest, so a little bit slower, but still bulkier and very hard hitting. Entei and Rillaboom, they round out the Fire, Water, Grass car along with Palkia. And again, Entei with Bulldoze. You can Bulldoze next to Palkia because it has Telepathy. You can Bulldoze next to Tornadus because it's a flying type. You can Bulldoze next to Metagross because it has a weakness policy. So a lot of good synergy here. The Rillaboom has, again, Drum Beating for speed control and Grassy Glide. Along with the Grassy Surge and Miracle Seed, it's going to do a lot of damage. And the Porygon 2, again, is a modest set, but this time it has Shadow Ball, because there are some games where you can Dynamax the Porygon and go for Max Phantasm defense drops, which is good for Entei, Metagross, and Rillaboom as well. So now let's just take a look at the quick EVs over here. All right, and there's our EV spreads here. So again, starting with the Porygon, again, that's our modest set, and we have enough speed to outspeed base 100s under Tailwind, so nice little benefit there. Again, same Rillaboom as we said last time. Entei, this time we're back to being Jolly, just max speed, Bulldoze support for Metagross, and again, Tornadus is Focus Sash 252, 252. Palkia has a little bit of HP for Life Orb optimization, modest all the way to the 3rd dump, and again, the speed is just to outspeed Regieleki after Tailwind. So again, relatively standard EVs here, just basic speed tier calcs, no crazy damage calcs. If you remember, Rashiel used this team and he got the top 30 on the ladder for Showdown, that I should say. So it's a really, really strong team and I like it a lot. So definitely give this one a go, and we'll go to our last rental, and you might not expect this one. And this is the surprise one. This is Kyurem-Black as being our final rental code. So if you made it this far, congratulations. You got yourself a pretty cool team. So Kyurem-Black here with Clefairy. You can go for Follow Me, Redirection Support, and go for Dragon Dance, and then just go for hard-hitting max Wormwinds, max Lightnings, and max Hailstorms. So Kyurem-Black pretty good into Kyogre because you can KO it with Fusion Bolt. You also have Redirection for Landorus, so you can set up your Swords Dance. Umbreon is really, really nice, especially in the Sun where you can recover a lot. Umbreon is mostly our calyrex Shadow Check, and you can punish early Dynamaxes with Yawn, Charizard, and Torkoal on the team. So a Sun engine here because, Kyurem-Black suffers a lot against the big Steel types. So you kind of need the Sun combo with Charizard and Torkoal. And again, with the Torkoal set, we have double Yawn along with Umbreon. And we have Burning Jealousy, especially against Landorus. So this way, if anything tries to go for, stat boost like Max Quake or Max Airstream, we can punish that by going for Burning Jealousy and then just burning them and crippling them. All right. So really cool team. It's solid for if something that you want to try Kyurem-Black for. And now let's just take a quick look at the EVs. All right, and this is our EV spread for our Kyurem-Black team. And again, the Kyurem-Black just optimize to the second EV bump for for Adamant Nature. And again, if you don't know what EV bumps are, just comment in the section below, and then I will tell you what EV bumps are. Sorry, I couldn't talk there for the last few seconds. Just enough speed to outspeed Cinderace, and then the rest just go into bulk. Clefairy, same idea, just overall relatively bulky with bold nature, just so that you can take those physical steel type hits. Landorus, again, same kind of Landorus that we've been using. Enough speed to outspeed Calyrex Shadow. More importantly, the speed creepers of Calyrex Shadow, and enough HP to optimize weather damage and also take a Behemoth Blade after -1. Umbreon, again, just another bold set, just be relatively bulky, and 4 speed just to try and outspeed other Umbreons that have no speed. The Zard and the Torkoal. So the Torkoal, again, is a little bit more of a bulkier set with the special defense there. A little bit of special attack. You still want to hit hard with your eruptions, obviously. And your Citrus Berry recovery is really, really nice. So this way, if you get too low, you can get some health back and go back to dealing decent damage with eruption. The Zard is just a regular Zard. We've invested a little bit of bulk just for the Landorus, especially after Intimidate, where you can survive the max rockfall, have a favorable roll, and then just go and get off your G-Max Wildfire or Airstream or whatever it is. But generally, it's a bulkier Zard and still hard hitting. But again, it's mostly for Zacians. All right, so really cool Kyurem-Black squad. Try it out. Let me know how you do with it. But yeah, those are all our rental teams for the month of December. Let me know which one you like the most. And yeah, we'll be showcasing them slowly on the channel one by one. So until then, peace out.